Hey everyone, it is Candace with Reasons for Hope, and I'm in a little different place because um, we have a special guest who is in our studio today. And so, because we can't social distance and all three of us be in the studio, I am literally up in the living room of Carl's house so we can have our guest down there. So, I won't make you wait. I'll show you who's here, but just wanted to say hello. Hi, Carl, and hi. Let's see who's with them. Wade. It's Wade.
Hey!
Hi, Wade.
Hi, Candace. Hi, everybody. Hey, Carl.
So Wade's in town, and we just thought it'd be good to have him on and be able to share what's going on with the ministry because there's a lot of cool stuff coming up.
Amen. Amen. Well, first thing we get Juan and I and Alex McFarland this Saturday. Alex is a friend of the ministry, and we've had some real good conversations with him. But he's joining us, or I should say, we're joining him, and we're going to do this conference on naturalism, and that's how you make food, and it's hormone free. And no, it's not. It's not. I couldn't tell you how to do it, but it's like there's two ways that we got everything. In the beginning, God, or in the beginning, nothing, and that's what we're really going to address. What does the nothing side have in their corner? What is it that they use to support their position, so that we understand it and we can address it. But you and I, we both had great conversations with Alex, and he's a good guy.
For those of you who've not heard Alex, you need to tune in. He is really, really good. So for those that are watching and have not seen or even heard of Alex McFarland, he's definitely somebody.
Truth for a New Generation is his ministry, and he does a lot with younger generation. And boy, I think he's probably the only person that I know that has probably written more books than him. Is I don't know, maybe Norm Geisler. That'd be the only guy. I mean, that'd be about the only guy that could even come close, because Alex is a book writing machine, man. And he's got good stuff. I mean, really good stuff. I really appreciate him. So this Saturday, man,
that's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
That's good stuff.
We're going to put a link down there so that you guys can go check that out and join us in that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Candace.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say we'll put a link in the comments. So sign up if you get a chance because it's gonna be a great conference. So what else is happening, Carl? And just like it's like a week and a half away. Wow, I can't believe it's that close. But we have our second annual Debunked Bus Tour. So tell us about what is happening with all that.
And this time we got a cool name. I mean, last time it was just the Debunked Bus Tour. But now we got Detour. Debunked Detour. I'm telling you, Bub is a genius, and he came up with that. But when he said that, I was like, that is exactly what this is all about. We have a generation that's just headed in this direction, man. And it's time that they take a detour and get off that broad road and get out on that smaller road. And that's not an easy thing to do. And I don't think that it's going to happen by like throwing truth bombs from the outside. Brother, I think we got to get in there and mix it up. So Wade, you're coming.
Yeah, I'm coming. My son's coming. We got a great group that's going to go. We're going to go out there. This online stuff only goes so far.
Yeah.
So we made the decision. We're going to go forward. We're still going to do it. Are there going to be roadblocks on this detour?
Absolutely.
And there's going to be issues that come up. We're going to do the best we can with everything that we have in place. But you know what? The devil is not on the road. And we have to go. We have to be out there. We have to do this. So he's not sitting by. We can no longer sit by. We got to get out there and go after this youth.
Yeah. I mean, as a minimum, we've got 5 young people in their 20s, okay?
Yep.
Oldest is 28, Josh.
Yep, Josh, 28. Just turned 20.
The rest are just like early 20s. And they're coming with us. And by the second, third day, brother, I want them doing some of the training because they are the future. And I honestly, genuinely want them to lead these tours in the future because we'd love to do one of these a quarter. I mean, more, quite frankly. I'd love to have that bus out full time, just going out and engaging people. But we gotta crawl before we walk. And so right now it's 1 a year, but I'm praying that we're going to get up to 2 a year here pretty shortly, and then even more after that. But we need that younger generation to lead it. So that's who we're pouring into on this trip. and we've been talking about all the things that we need.
Yeah.
Those of you that have supported us on Facebook here, we are blown away. I mean, thank you very much. We've got $3,501 that has come in on Facebook, and so that has been like amazing because that pays all the vehicles,
Yep.
the gas.
Yep.
It covers air travel. Now we're still not fully there yet. We've got
we can't go off of ramen noodles yet.
Yeah. We got a little bit towards the food thing, but
I tell you what, we've been blessed, Carl, because Candace.
Yes.
We've used all the points.
Yes.
So we've got all the hotel stays. I think
Yes.
all but one, right, Candace?
Yeah.
I think all but one that are used up on points. So we're doing this trip in the most frugal way possible. Yes, we still need help, but it's appreciated when you do. But
we've used miles, we've used points.
Yeah.
Candace has gone above and beyond to make sure that we are doing this thing and being good stewards of your support. So Candace, you've done a great job, and I really appreciate that. And those of you that have supported us, thank you for that as well, because
we got to train it up. We got to train it up. We got to train the next generation.
I have a feeling good things are going to happen from this.
Yeah.
I really do.
That's so
and
cool.
Bill Jack, we want to thank Bill Jack for being Bill Jackson the training. This is going to be a wild ride, actually.
Bill's a character, man. We did this series a long time ago called Demolishing Strongholds, and a lot of youth have used and are still using this. It's really encouraging when I go out and I get into a youth group and they're saying, "Oh yeah, we watched that. You don't look the same." It was like, "Hey, come on, bro." It was like 15 years ago. Show me some slack here a little bit. A little bit grayer. I'm not bigger though. I think I'm about the same size, just redistributed. But it's like, guys, it's a blessing to work with him because he is honestly one of the top 5 guys that I've ever seen at just engaging in conversation, and that's what we want to do. We really want to engage people.
Yep.
Cool. Thanks for sharing, guys. And then we have one last thing we wanted to talk about today, and that is an event that we have coming up the beginning of October. Carl, do you want to share a little bit about that?
Wade, why don't you start?
Yeah. It was something that we actually had planned to be a live event and a very large live event in Florida. We've been blessed. Kirk Cameron had said, "Yeah, I'll help you out." So we were going to do a nice live event and pack a place, but obviously the COVID situation threw that into complete chaos. So we transitioned, and now we're going to do an event, a fundraising event in October.
First ever.
The whole dynamic of churches and ministry and giving has taken a dramatic shift. The devil has thrown a bomb into this, and it's been a major shift.
Yeah.
And we need, ministries, not only ours, but other ministries need help.
Yeah.
Just because we can't get to churches doesn't mean we have to still be out there.
Mm-hmm.
And now the whole financial picture has changed. So we're going to do a fundraising event. We're not huge fundraisers as a group because the heart will lead, right? So, and we've been blessed for 10 years that people's heart has got us to this point. So we're going to try it. We're going to do a fundraising event in October. Bub is really planning well. Cameron is going to be the quote MC.
Yep.
And we got a lot of special guests coming on. So we're really looking forward to it.
That's been humbling to me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's been humbling to me to see guys that have their own ministries. I mean, Sean McDowell, the 1 Minute Apologist. You've got, there's some other guys. I don't want to give all the names away, but Ray Comfort. I love Ray. And Ray.
Wait till you see his.
I love Ray. He is just a
He's awesome.
Unique guy.
I'm humbled every time I hear him.
Oh, the guy is something else. But to do this, and the main reason on this one is we have huge opportunities right now with the whole Debunked TV. We need to produce more of those resources because they are absolutely being viewed. They're absolutely being used and received extremely well. And in order to do 52 episodes of Debunked TV, well, guess what? You need some more debunked videos as well. And so we've been able to keep doing what we're
Yep.
doing. I mean,
Yep.
we aren't complaining here. We are blown out of the water that God has allowed us to get to this stage where we're producing number 16 right now,
Yep.
which we're going to release at this event. And so we're blessed, but we have to pick up the pace. And in order to pick up the pace, we have to ask for support and we have to ask for help. So that's our heart, is like if you've seen the impact that this ministry is having, we would ask you to consider joining this event. I think it's going to be fun. There's some, like I said, there's some neat guys that are coming, being a part of it and doing this. But
Carl, you said it a great way. We've been blessed with some opportunities to really spoke out of where we've been.
Yeah.
And to do that, not only do we need more, but we need a little bit higher quality.
Yeah.
And anytime you build that quality into something, guess what happens with cost?
Yep.
And so, yes, it is a fundraiser. We're going to ask people to help support us to get to where we want to be because we have a message that needs to be heard.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we're doing it kind of different. There's going to be like virtual tables and stuff like that. How are you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna. If you've ever been to a fundraiser with a table, we're gonna have a table, but it's gonna be a virtual table, and we're looking for sponsors for those tables. And you're gonna have a group of people at that table, and we're gonna try to do it very similar to what we do in a live event, but do it virtually. So we'll let the masterminds of Bub and Candace work that out.
Stay tuned, and if you wanna get involved with us, I'm sure you shoot us a message, Candace. How would they get more info?
So we'll be posting stuff really soon, probably next week, about the event, sort of a save the date. But we'll also have a registration for the event. And so watch for the watch for how to register for the event coming up on October the 3rd. So you heard it today, October the 3rd. Mark your calendars, but be watching for more details as well.
Well, you've been asking the questions, Candace, so now I've got the question to ask you.
Yes.
And the question is, how does it feel to be officially old? A 13-year-old child. Huh?
I know. So we have our first teenager, and I jokingly asked for prayer on my Facebook page yesterday because, one, we have a teenager. Then we have 4 girls, which, of course, we always get the comment, oh boy, 4 girls, teenagers. But honestly, our teenager, Isabel, she is awesome. And I'm so grateful. Anyway, if this is what being a teenager is like so far, and I know it could get worse, but we're super, super, super grateful because she's really cool, and we're so glad she's part of our family. So.
Well, Candace, number one, you do not look like you can have a 13-year-old. And number two, as a financial advisor, you really need to start saving money for 2 marriages or 4 marriages or whatever. So not only college, but marriages. Oh my goodness! So don't ever plan on retiring.
See, you guys are looking at this all wrong. I married a Japanese, and here's why. In the Japanese culture, the women
pay for the wedding, yeah.
The women pay for the wedding. So when it came time for my daughter to get married, we invoked the Japanese.
Exactly.
That's just the way it was, man. So, but no, you have not just one. You've got 4 beautiful daughters. They're wonderful people, and I'm blown out of the water. I need to put that picture up. I still have that picture where holding Isabel as a baby, in the kimono. So it's like, gosh, it's been a long time, but gosh, it doesn't feel like it. And
I
so
know.
thank you for all that you did. I just wish people knew how much you really did behind the scenes, because you do so much to keep us going. And I thank you, and I thank your family. Your family is just huge.
Ditto. Yeah.
Well, thanks, Carl. All right. Yeah, pray for me for sure. Well, thanks for joining us today. We're so glad that Carl could be with us, but also Wade as well, and be able to share about the cool things that are happening. Please, please, please be praying for us. And as always, if we can pray for you, put a comment. We'd love to pray for you and your family or whoever. We're thankful for you. We're praying for you. And thanks for continuing to support Reasons for Hope. All right, Carl, any parting words?
Stay bold.
Adios.